Welcome in, everyone, to the Tournament of Champions, coming to you from Brigham City, Utah. We're here on the John A. Goebel Medal Court for the gold medal match in the men's pro bracket. Our matchup here today, Dave Weinbach and Wesley Gabrielson going up against Tyson McGuffin and Matt Goebel. Dane Stewart here, joined by Rob Cassidy. Rob, we've got a fantastic gold medal match coming up today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dane, thank you for allowing me the honor to host this match and bring it to the live viewers with you today. We certainly have a fantastic match in store for everyone today. It's going to be great.
So we've seen some fantastic championships up to today. We've seen the women's senior and women's pro, men's senior, now the men's pro. Rob, what's something we should be looking for in this matchup?
Oh my goodness, what can we not look for? What you can expect from both sides is an immense amount of patience, followed up by sheer firepower. We have Tyson McGuffin and Matt Goebel, a team with a very strong chemistry. They've played very well with each other in the past, looking to take this tournament down. Tyson McGuffin, everybody knows, one of the best singles players in the game. Followed up with Matt Goebel's forehand, one of the most formidable forehands in the game. I mean, and that's, I'm not blowing smoke. Matt Goebel has one of the best forehands in the game. So, like I said, expect the firepower, expect the patience as well, and this is going to be a clash of titans.
McGuffin and Goebel have not been defeated. They've been perfect coming into this game. Weinbach and Gabrielson, they lost a match, so they come through that one-loss bracket. This is going to be the best 2 of 3, and if Weinbach and Gabrielson win it, then it's a do-or-die game to 15. What do Weinbach and Gabrielson have to do in order to contend and defeat McGuffin and Goebel?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Wes Gabrielson, in addition to Dave Weinbach, that's such a dynamic duo. It's like an IQ of nothing short of genius in terms of pickleball. Wes Gabrielson is one of the most impressive strategic players I've ever seen play the game. He's, initially left-handed, but the best ambidextrous player to play the game currently. Followed up with Dave Weinbach's not only fast hands, but fast thinking. Dave Weinbach is so smart out there that nothing less than a battle that we're about to see occur here right now. I'm kind of excited. Thanks for having me, Dane.
Hey, I'm happy to have you. We've got Rob Cassidy, who's going to be our pickleball guru. He's going to break this all down for you, bring you up to speed, and I'm just kind of here for the ride. So we're excited to have this. We've got the men's pro double coming up next year at the Tournament of Champions.
A great ride it will be. We have Byron Fresso reffing right now. Legendary ref, knows all about the game. We have a great match ahead of you. Looking to get that first serve going right here, right now.
0-0-2.
Here we go.
0-0-2 to start things off.
A slicing return. Oh, look at that. 3 slices in a row. Cross-court battle. Backhand versus forehand. Popped it up. Oh, with the defense. Oh, look at that follow-up by Matt Goebel.
Boy, that was a fantastic job. Not often do you see... it almost looked like he meant to leave that ball behind, then able to get back defensively and recover.
Right.
Great job, even though they end up giving up the point.
Yeah, perhaps he was looking for a little bit more on that lob attempt, but he knew about where his shot was ending up, and he was able to follow up with that good defense.
1-0-2.
Take away from you, ooh, classic head-down return from Dave Weinbach. Little snapshot, and Wes puts it in the net.
A couple of quick points here for Goebel McGuffin, leading 2-0-2.
First blood has been struck. Oh,
there's a side out. So, opportunity here for Weinbach and Gabrielson to now put together a bit of a run, see how they respond here with the service.
Nice. Beautiful drop shot by Dave Weinbach. Takes it out of the air, just off the net into Ty McGuffin's chest. Moving on.
The Badger.
1-2-1.
He was on with a game earlier today and said, hey, my name's the Badger. I was like, oh, that's fantastic. I love that.
Oh, yeah. It's from where he's from. That's
right.
That's his representation.
Yeah.
Look at that. Tyson McGuffin uses his feet, pulls himself off that line, but gets right back up. Oh, that's 3 in a row. Great shots by Wes Gabrielson, pushing Tyson off that line.
I was going to say, so he played that really wide, and that ends up affecting the velocity of that return. Is that accurate?
Well, not only that, but it was at Tyson's feet, so Tyson had to move back to take that shot, just like he had to do there. So he's pushing him off the line. Takes a risk, and it's off the net. Not rewarded for it. You'll notice that Wes Gabrielson and Dave Weinbach are stacking here because Wes, with that left hand, is going to put both their forehands in the middle.
3-2-1 the score here. We talked about a response from Weinbach and Gabrielson. They've responded well as now we move to the second serve.
Yeah. One thing that Dave Weinbach, as I mentioned, Dave Weinbach and Wes Gabrielson are going to have to respect is that Matt Goebel forehand throughout this match. Nice drop shot into the patient game. Oh, ripped. Oh, that is great defense, but it's just out.
And you see how quickly that thing can turn into a up and down action. Huh?
What's that?
I said, you see how quickly that goes from being that dink game
to
all of a sudden on the attack.
These professionals do not miss their opportunities. They're patiently waiting for that opportunity, and when it's there, they will strike. Out of the air, out of the air.
Mixed doubles.
Ghosted through the middle. Tyson McGuffin is fired up. Matt Goebel and Tyson McGuffin are off to a great start here in game 1.
Court 11 is sponsored by RC Towing.
What a
Melody
hit. This time by
Woodson and
McGuffin.
Greg Woodson
3-3-1.
versus Colleen Meyer and Doug Leon. That's Meyer,
Weinbach.
Leon
And the stretch
versus
and that one, the
Woodson,
deflection of the
Woodson.
net sends it long.
Court 11, a referee
Side
George.
out. No, excuse me. Second serve.
Take a look
3-3-2.
at the power behind Tyson's serve here. See what he's got. Yep, one of the best serves in the game. Everybody knows it's an underhand serve, and Tyson has one of the best of them. Drop shot to the middle. They're working that middle. Slides out. Look at that battle.
Oh, fantastic job. Just beyond the stretch.
McGuffin comes out on top on that one. This is it, folks. If McGuffin and Goebel take this in best of 3 here, they will immortalize themselves ingrained on that Tournament of Champions trophy.
Which is an impressive trophy. I mean, I hadn't seen it until this match. I'm not going to lie, that's nice.
We got a picture of it right. We got it right here in front of us.
I know.
I could reach out and touch it, but I dare not. Goebel with the nice deep return.
Side out, 3-4-1 here.
Look at that smash. Look at that. That forehand was off the bounce, Dane, and still off of Wes's paddle and out of bounds. It's just that dangerous. You'll see it for the rest of this game. Matt Goebel's forehand is fire. Backhand return from Tyson as he takes his spot. Weinbach paints him back and takes that point. Score is
4-4-2.
4-4-2.
One sent long.
Looks like Goebel's going to have to tame it himself here and keep it on the court. But it doesn't look like he's stressing too much. I mean, that's what, 1 out of 7?
Right.
Oh, good
Side
firepower.
out.
A couple times we've seen where they've got into that real quick rally back and forth, and Gabrielson has
5-5-1.
done that and sent it wide.
Right, a couple times off his paddle and off the court, right. Snapshot. Out of the air.
It is.
Got
Wow.
the backline defense. See if they can take the net, reset this. Oh, ripped! Line person calls it out.
Well, that was a great job of being able to
4-5-2.
pull that out defensively. I know the ball ended up going out wide. Tough position there.
Slap, trickle off
Do
the
we
net,
have
handled.
anyone who's willing and available to line judge? Please report to our referee's desk.
Here's that patience we
Does
were talking
anyone
about.
available
We know they
for
have
a
the
line
firepower. Do they
judge
have the
match? Please
patience?
report to our
Around, oh,
referee's desk.
that is good discipline.
I was hoping he was going to go round.
Yeah, hoping. Yeah, he sure certainly. But that's the thing. That's Matt Goebel playing smart. He didn't have to.
Right.
Maybe he shouldn't have. He didn't. He definitely shouldn't have forced it. And that's smart play. Ripped by Tyson.
5-4-1.
Second seven.
Now 5-4-2.
We got Team Selkirk here.
5-4-2.
Out of the air. Wes diffuses.
Good
Yeah!
response by Weinbach, the Badger.
Take a look there because Tyson McGuffin initiated that and Dave Weinbach came out on top. That's that fast hands, that reaction speed. Put him in his place on that one.
6-4-2.
We got a great game here.
Side
Ooh,
out.
that looks like the first missed third shot drop of this game, and the score is 6-4-2. And you don't see that. You don't see that anywhere else. That type of consistency. Oh, nice slicey return. Oh, look at that! Just that slicey deep return puts him in the second serve. That's good play by Wes. It's always a pleasure to watch Wes Gabrielson play the game. Third shot rip,
Side out.
a little low, into the side out.
Nice job there by Gabrielson Weinbach making quick work, getting that side out back for the service, leading here by 2.
Yeah, keeping that pressure, staying on their case, getting that ball back. Nice drop. Nice handle. Oh, he cracked it, and he gets punished for it. Like I said, that patience is going to come in handy. You can have the firepower, but without patience, it's no use.
Knowing when to become aggressive, right?
Right. Generally, and not always, but when you start the fight, usually you're at the disadvantage. You got to wait for that right time to start the engage or the initiation.
Again, another call for anybody that's available.
Nice bounce.
Line judge,
drops it in, takes the net.
We could use
Great
your help.
reset. Oh, into the cricket, it's good. Matt
Matt
Goebel, not only firepower behind that forehand, but sheer placement. Incredible play by Matt Goebel.
What you said it. What placement? That was incredible.
4.5 skill level 50 plus. On court number 10, that is sponsored by Tokyo Station Restaurant of Ogden. And our referee for the match is Coach Mary Palmer
drop.
and David D'Alessandro.
A little overzealous.
Kathy Mihalik.
We've seen that a couple times, right? Trying to get that power to become aggressive and sending those shots.
Versus Palmer, D'Alessandro.
And you can see a little quick conversation between Ty and Goebel on that into this next serve here. Nice aggressive serve. Oh, with the defense. Oh, the defense again. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Weinbach was retreating, knew what was coming. Couldn't get the paddle on it, and it's a point. 5-6-2.
Great play, but an inevitable outcome on that one. 5-6-2, looking to keep putting points on that board. Oh, look at that poach by Matt Goebel. That positive reinforcement from Tyson McGuffin. Tyson likes what he sees out of his partner.
One of those things where if you're Weinbach, you're probably not expecting that, right? And so it comes at you quickly. You mentioned the poach.
Yeah. Well, if he's able to take it out of the air, whether you're ready for it or not, it's going to be a tough shot to handle. Oh, look at that. Oh, and it's out.
Great job by Goebel.
We are seeing Tournament of Champions championship play here today.
Right.
These guys are proving why they're here on this court here in Brigham City, Utah.
Gold match. Please report over to our referee's desk. We need 2 more line judges.
A little impatient and put that rip into the net, but no problem, unfazed by it. He's going to keep his confidence in his forehand.
6-7-1 here.
Great, nice tight first game, honestly. 6-7-1, good gracious. Nice finesse, Wes Gabrielson. Working that cross court to McGuffin. Obviously their game plan is what it is. Weinbach gets a touch, back to Wes, and it's just out. The game plan succeeded there. Going on to the second server, let's see if they can put a point on the board.
We need one more person to line judge this mixed 4.5 gold match.
A little high, he's going to snap it. Look at that
please,
defense.
one more line judge.
Look
if
at
you
that.
could come and
Good
report at our
teamwork
referee
there, filling in
station.
behind Weinbach by Gabrielson.
Nice. Great point. Oh, and the chipper ghosted through the middle. That's the second one of the game here. I want to give Wes credit on that point, Dane. When he took his time getting to that net. If we had a replay, you could see, he didn't trust his shot, and he took his time getting to the net. What he did was he prioritized hitting the ball over taking the net. Both important, but you got to do them in the right order. And that's what he did. They lost the point, but that was a great way to get to the net. These boys want it. These boys want it bad. Out of the air. He's working Wes. That's what he wants to do. And the chip shot. Wes is there with that forehand in the middle.
Weinbach taking advantage.
7-6-2.
That high, that ball left high.
Great drop shot, little high, a jump over the kitchen, an easy point for Tyson McGuffin. Timeout called.
That was your first timeout.
6-2.
Good call here to take the timeout. 8-6-2, Goebel and McGuffin leading.
But we're probably coming back from the timeout.
Welcome back to the gold medal match of the men's pro bracket here. The Tournament of Champions coming to you from John A. Goebel Medal Court. And what's been a fantastic championship match up to this point. Tyson McGuffin, Matt Goebel have not lost in this tournament yet, leading here 8-6.
8-6-2.
Dave Weinbach going up with Wesley Gabrielson. The duo Dane Stewart here with Rob Cassidy. Rob, coming out of that timeout, what would you have utilized that time for if you're in this match?
Point.
Wow. Well, these guys are very fierce. I mean, what I would have utilized the time for was to work on a game strategy. What are we going to do to diffuse this? And obviously, you've heard me say it the whole time. We got to figure out a way to get away from Matt Goebel's forehand. And they're not giving them too many options, but that's one thing that we need to do. So yes, they're getting that gridlock. Wes Gabrielson versus Tyson McGuffin cross court, staying away from Matt's forehand. Here we are in a nice, long, intense point here. Ripped in that forehand. It's just out.
Just long.
So, taking that point, that's a good timeout.
Yeah, you could see them trying to keep Goebel back, right? Not allowing him to come up, but just speaks to his ability, the fact that he was able to work his way back up to that kitchen.
Nice, beautiful drop by Wes into taking that net. Hauls it up. It's that discipline, that patience, that consistency. A little too high, and he takes it. Mike, that guy, you can hear the warrior come right out of his mouth.
Right. A lot of aggression on that hit, and very well placed.
We got 4 warriors out here right now battling for it. You can see the desire in each of their eyes. None more so than Tyson McGuffin himself.
9-6-1, our score.
Little high, takes his shot, and he gets him back. Little revenge for Wes Gabrielson.
A great placement by Gabrielson, right at the feet. Not much you can do there, right?
Well, no, yeah, that's a great shot. I mean, what it comes down to is they shouldn't have left it hanging for him to take that shot.
Right.
You know? Tyson and Goebel went on a long streak. Nice point. Nice point.
A couple real nice strokes there by Gabrielson, and it's...
McGuffin Goebel had a long streak of second places in 2016. You know they're hungry here in this tournament. This would be a great win for this incredible team.
6-9-1, our score.
Yep, it's time to put points on the board. Plan A, leave nothing high. You want that ball to bounce in front of them.
Earlier in this game...
Oh, that is good D, and you know that's out. Wow. Dave Weinbach did everything he could to let him know, but, you know, when you're out there, it's a millisecond to decide. And
it was interesting because earlier in this game we saw Wes push those dinks wide, and that time he kept them more on the middle of the court. A little bit of a shift there.
There you go. Yep, it might be a little closer to Matt Goebel's forehand, but it is Tyson McGuffin's backhand. So he's going to take, if he goes in that middle, Tyson McGuffin's backhand as opposed to his forehand.
7-9-2.
And generally, backhands people have a little bit more of a hard time with. Look at that. Oh, Goebel forehand. McGuffin forehand. That cross-court battle. Obviously, they want to keep that ball away from Weinbach. Wes is just going to have to do his thing. Oh.
Side out there.
Wes, a true gentleman of the game.
That's the thing I love about pickleball.
Yeah.
Is the way in which the opponents interact with each other. There's a lot of, kind of the golf clap, silent applause for good hits. I mean, they recognize talent for what it is.
Yeah. It's a unique game in that it's a very social game, There's all sorts of different ways to play it, no right or wrong, but if you're close enough where you do get the chance to socialize with your opponent and your partners. We got a lot of good personalities on the court right now.
So 9-7-2, our score here.
Over, covered. Just a little switch action. Oh, attacked. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah. That's a great punch by Dave Weinbach there. He had his chance, maybe not, but he took it and he was rewarded for it. Dave Weinbach needs to do what he needs to do to get more involved in this match.
7-9-1.
Wes Gabrielson doing his work, putting it in. Dink after dink.
Oh, great placement.
What's the call?
Was that in? Yeah. I said that was in.
Okay.
So there you go. We got it around the net.
A
right?
nice sneaky around the netter by Matt Goebel.
7-9-2.
Yep. Oh, that's great D. So now they really need to keep that patience and reset and set it all up again. You can't force it. Oh, look at that. And right there. So they really need to get real patient again and work for that next opportunity. But, Wes decided to pull the trigger a little early. But they had their chance, and that was just great defense by Tyson McGuffin. Great offensive player, great defensive player. A lot of drive. Timeout
going to be taken here. 10-7-1 the score. Game point coming up when we come back. Welcome back here. first game of the gold medal match in the men's pro bracket of the Tournament of Champions. Dane Stewart, Rob Casti here with you. It's 10-7-1, the advantage Goebel McGuffin trying to secure this first game in what's been a really entertaining gold medal match. Weinbach and Gabrielson trying to anchor down defensively and get the side out.
Team Selkirk most likely getting some reinforcement on their game plan from Coach Morgan Evans. Wes Gabrielson representing Onyx Pickleball, and Dave Weinbach representing Paddle Tech, looking to get that ball back. Just right there, moving it to the side out, or to the second server rather. That's a good timeout. Breaking that momentum. That's what timeouts are all about.
Well, if they can get the side out here, you'd think that that'd be some nice momentum coming out of that timeout.
Huge. This is it right here. Big point. Just that strategy we've seen. This is the antler lock, as it will. Goebel forehand, dinked. Goebel forehand again, he cracks it, and it's out. Rewarded for it. Game one.
The first game goes to McGuffin and Goebel, 11-7 here in the men's pro final.
On this trophy are all the winners that have ever won any match at the Tournament of Champions. Never did I believe that we would be this far, but all of a sudden now we can't put any more names on it after today. So this trophy will be retired to Bob and Jetty for them to keep as we build a new one to be utilized next year, so we perennialize and keep in memory all the great players that have played this game. Bob and Jetty Lanius.
Thank you, John. No way would we have thought that 15 years ago we started playing back in 2000, but software started back almost 15 years ago, and size of tournaments nowadays just as mind-boggling to us as far as the tournament and what it can do. Thank you very much.
He did all the work. I just supported it and made him quit at happy hour.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Jetty. Thank you, everybody.
Welcome back to the gold medal match here in the men's pro division of the Tournament of Champions. Tyson McGuffin, Matt Goebel winning the first game 11-7 over Dave Weinbach and Wesley Gabrielson. Dane Stewart here, joined by Rob Casti. Rob, what do we see in that first game, and what do you expect different here in game number 2?
Dane, thanks for having me. I gotta be honest, I don't expect too much different in this second game. That first game was dictated pretty well by Tyson McGuffin, Matt Goebel, and you can see it again right there in game 2. Matt Goebel taking 2 points right off the bat against Wes and Dave. Again, extremely dangerous player, and that's not the first time we've seen, a shot off of Matt Goebel's paddle ricocheted off of Wes Gabrielson's paddle and out of bounds. So, what we can hope. Oh,
what a snag, huh?
What might need to occur, Dane, and sometimes one might consider it illogical, but these guys might have to unstack, put Wes on the other side just to shake things up, because the patterns that revealed themselves in game 1 are not going to end in their favor. Them being Dave Weinbach and Wes Gabrielson.
So what patterns specifically? Help our viewers understand that. What have you seen that makes you think switching that up would be of benefit? Sure.
We saw in game 1 the pattern of the cross-court battle between Tyson McGuffin and Wes Gabrielson back and forth. So Team Selkirk decided we're going to go to Wes, and team Dave and Wes decided we're going to go to Tyson and avoid Matt Goebel's dangerous forehand, rightfully so. But instead of that cross-court battle that more times than not they've been losing, maybe get Wes in front of Ty. Oh, that's good defense. That's good defense right there.
Alertness by Wes, right? Able to get that right back.
So mix it up. If Wes is in front of Tyson, that removes that cross-court battle, is what I'm saying. They have that option.
Gotcha.
Although it would be considered an illogical stack, they still have that option. But Mac, that's good defense. Oh. He got the scoop. It's over the net like a perfect take. And into the net. Great point.
Well, great recovery by McGuffin, right? Helping out Goebel to fill his back. But then, wow, fantastic job of sticking with it there by Weinbach and Gabrielson.
You asked, what we might see differently in this match, and a little ricochet there, but you might see some heck no attitude out of Dave and Wes here, looking to fire it up and stay in this match.
They could use some of that attitude now. 0-3-2.
Oh yeah, let's see it.
Needing points.
There's that pattern I was referring to that revealed itself in game 1. Icing Goebel as well as Dave Weinbach.
What great placement right on the line.
Yeah, it's a great setup.
And the thing that is just impressive is that there's no like build up to it. Like you don't.
301.
I mean, for me on that example, you didn't see like a big wind up or anything. It was just all of a sudden it's on you.
Yeah, unlike tennis, the stroke might be a little different with a little shorter swing. Just cracking that whip. And it's out. Good talk. That's all. I mean, you know me, Gannon, you're getting to. I'm rooting for a game 3, absolutely.
Right,
I mean,
right.
we're always rooting for more pickleball. But that being said, Tyson McGuffin and Matt Goebel have been earning this championship all day. There was no easy matches all day. Ben Johns was in this bracket. Kyle Yates was in this bracket. Espen Kern was in this bracket. Matt Wright was in this bracket. Jeff Warnick, Kellen Dawson, Adam Stone. There was no easy teams for these guys to get to where they are right now.
Wow, that was great defense, just trying to fight off by Gabrielson. Unfortunately, Weinbach couldn't get it over, and right now 5-0-2. Advantage for McGuffin and Goebel.
That's how you do it. You stay hot and you finish hot. These boys are coming hard and they're coming fast. Timeout is a great sign. They're going to take their quick break, get their high fives from Morgan Evans, Coach Evans, and get right back on that court and keep doing what they're doing. I got to give them props, man. There's the team that I like to see. They're a team I like to see succeed. They're both great advocates for the game, both great people, and I can't say that anything short of they deserve this title today.
It's been impressive the way they've dealt with this championship match. I mean, you look at 11-7 and right now 6-0, 5-0. Impressive, the display that we've seen from McGuffin and Goebel being able to handle everything that's been thrown out of the day by Weinbach and
15
Gabrielson.
seconds, line judges.
By Raymond James, our referee for the match,
So-
Don.
You're in a match, you're down 1-0, you're down 0-6 in the second game. What's your mentality? What's your approach in this situation?
Yeah, absolutely. Boom, baby, let's go. That's good defense. Good eye. I'm going to just take Dave Weinbach, for example. I've never seen Dave Weinbach give up.
061.
Hands down. So he's still in it to win it. And that's the way that you need to be if you're going to stay in this match. You need that attitude, you need to believe in yourself, and you need to stay in the game. You check out, you're done, you're toast. These boys want you to check out. These boys are aiming for you to check out. So you have to believe in yourself and keep playing the game, baby. That's pickleball.
Good patience that time by Weinbach and
Let's see what-
Gabrielson, but in the end,
062.
unable to get it over.
Let's see what Dave Weinbach can do with this serve possession here. Go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, good try.
Line out.
So a side out service coming back over with McGuffin and Goebel. 6-0-1.
That's a great example of what Tyson and Matt are doing. They are dictating this game. In a sense, it's not even, that's good hands. Wow. In a sense, it's not even up to Dave Weinbach because
Right.
they are so disciplined in their game plan and their strategy that Dave Weinbach has no say in what's in the main things that are going on in this match.
Did you watch the Senior Pro Gold Medal?
Yes.
I mean, very much the same way. I mean, just the way in which that game was taking control of. You're seeing the same thing here in the Men's Pro.
It's who has the better game plan, who's got the better game, and who can execute it better. That's what it comes down to. Knowing what you got to do and doing it.
8-0-1. McGuffin and Goebel.
Nice. Oh, cracked out of there. That's good patience. See, right there, that's just textbook waiting for that right opportunity and taking it. That was easy. I mean, patience is not easy, but that was an easy put away for Wes, so props to him for that.
Wow, what a serve. There from McGuffin. Huh? And that one
Another
returned
point
long.
on the board. Here we go.
902.
Nice serve. He's fired up. He's going to take the Tournament of Champions 2018. Slice drop.
He saw that
Cracked.
trophy in between
No
the first and
good.
second game. I was like, yeah,
look
that's
at
mine.
that.
1002.
Timeout at 10-0-2. Their second timeout. Guys, unbelievable. We have a shutout in the making in Game 2 here in Brigham City, Tournament of Champions 2018. I couldn't write it any better than this.
Who would have thought, right? I mean, this is crazy. You know, we've had great competitive matches all game long, and I'm not saying that Gabrielson and Weinbach haven't been.
That's the beautiful part of this facility and these players. It's just history in the making. You know, this game is so young and so not young at the same time. 1965 is just a beautiful advancement and development of the game. It's just an incredible privilege to see the game played at such a high level.
It's been fantastic. Players from all over the country have come here to Brigham City, Utah for pickleball. Can McGuffin and Goebel capture the gold medal
Here we are.
in the men's pro?
Match point number 1. Nice drop, taken out of the... Oh! Oh my gosh, I saw my light flash before my eyes on that one.
Oh, great attempt there from Goebel. It's a side out.
Let's get on the board. As we all know, it is a game of streaks, but that's one hell of a streak, and they started up right now. They are on the board. We're not going nowhere. Let's go.
I was going to say, time for the run of runs, right?
The run of runs. That's what we'll title this documentary. That would be unbelievable. As long as we're not in the bathroom.
Right, it's the right kind of run. It's not long.
Impatient crack by Wes.
One of the things that we saw a lot earlier today in some of the other gold medal matches that we haven't seen much today has been that lob.
Sure.
I know the wind's died down a little bit. Is that into play, or is that just a different style than these two pairings like to play?
Dane, let me just say it's a very effective and almost forgotten type of shot. We have 10-1-1 here, match point number 2, I believe.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, folks. Here
You
we
can just
are.
feel the pressure, can't you?
And that's gonna do it, guys. That is gonna do it. Unbelievable. They have completed their mission. Tyson McGuffin and Matt Goebel are your Tournament of Champions 2018 winners.
Hey, a fantastic run by Dave Weinbach and Wesley Gabrielson to get to this point. But man, I mean, Tyson McGuffin and Matt Goebel were men on a mission. And they showed it here today in the gold medal match, winning 11-7 and 11-1 over Weinbach and Gabrielson. Rob, your final thoughts of our gold medal match here in the men's pro division?
Sure. I could just see the conversation that just took place between Dave and Wes. They're proud of what they accomplished today, and you know Tyson and Matt are proud of what they did today. They were here and they were ready all day. I cannot give more gratitude and appreciation to those boys for being advocates of the game and doing it right out there, playing the game at the highest level. Congratulations to Tyson McGuffin and Matt Goebel.
Your men's pro division champions, McGuffin and Goebel, winning 11-7, 11-1. They take the men's pro here at the Tournament of Champions on the John Goebel Medal Court. Rob, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations to Dave, Wesley, Tyson, and Matt, the champions. And thank you, everyone, for joining us here at the Tournament of Champions.
Thanks, Dane.
What a phenomenal match we just had here at the Tournament of the Champions, and gold medal match for the pros, and got Wes Gabrielson here and my good buddy from Wisconsin, my Badger buddy, Dave Weinbach. Wes, you've been here since the beginning. We had to take a year off because Wes is a school teacher. We had to change dates just to accommodate him. But this great play, great match, and take a few words to tell us about it.
Well, thanks to you for your vision, and great to play with my good friend Dave Weinbach. We got the Wisconsin blood. We worked our way back. We did the tough road today, but we had a good time. So.
What an incredible field today here at TOC. You know, there's a reason that this is all the pros, one of our favorite tournaments of the year, and why you get such an amazing field. You know, your dream, your vision of growing pickleball in northern Utah and building this unbelievable facility here along with Center Court in the American Dream Foundation, John. We just love it. Every year, look forward to this so much. It's always a pleasure to play with a future Hall of Famer in the game in Wes Gabrielson, a fellow Wisconsinite. But we had at least 6 great matches today. A lot of them went 3 games. We lost, I think, in the second or third round. They battled back, and just a great day of competition. Thanks for hosting us here. Thanks again for doing it, John.
You know, it's been absolutely great, and to see how this game has changed over the last 6 years and how popular it's become in the United States. State of Utah, we put the first 4 courts in July 1st of 2010. There's now over 200 courts in the state of northern Utah. And Highland, Utah right now is under the process of creating a 25-court complex just like this. It's just amazing what's happening. I'm proud to have you guys with me. For those of you that are listening today on Channel 17, come out tomorrow, but if not, watch live. Tomorrow's mixed doubles. It's going to be a great time, great evening. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, John.
Folks, we got Matt Goebel and Ty McGuff here. Ty's only been in the game, 3 years now?
Yeah, about 3 years.
Last year was his first tournament. Phenomenal player. I love watching, but he's a great sportsman and great athlete and does a lot of teaching.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think of what's happened here?
You know what? It's a great tournament. Thanks, John, and thanks all the tournament staff. Melissa McCurley from PickleBallTournaments.com. So Matt and I have been playing together for about 2.5 years now, and we've been pretty close to winning a major. We took bronze at the U.S. Open, so this feels pretty freaking good. I mean, and we're from the same area, so all we have is each other. So we drill every day. So I mean, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, it's fun to just see all that hard work come together and turn into a good day of pickleball. So
I'm just, this was a dream 6 years ago. You know, and this sport is growing. You tennis guys are crossing over and finding out this is more fun. Anyways, right now I have a daughter-in-law, future daughter-in-law, on scholarship for tennis at Weber State here, and I tease her all the time because gotta get her on
she's missing out.
She's playing the wrong sport.
She's missing out, right?
But yeah, no. Thanks everybody. Thanks to Selkirk Sports, Rob and Mike Barnes. That's our sponsor. No, I mean, we've been wanting this for a long time, and we knew we were there. It was just a matter of actually making the finals and playing some good pickleball.
I never said this to you last year, but everybody said, yeah, he's a great singles player, but he ain't got the doubles game down.
Now I do, baby.
Now you can tell them all. I got it all.
This guy.
Thanks a lot. And tomorrow night, we've got mixed doubles, men's and women's senior pro and pro. If you can't make it out, check into Channel 17 and come and see the greatest game ever invented in the United States. Thank you.